Hi everyone. In this example I am going to show you that how you can use circuit breaker in a Spring Boot application. I have two microservices, that is Microservice B and Microservice A. Both are configured with the dependency Spring Cloud Starter Circuit Breaker resilience4j. If you are using Webflux, you can use the reactor version of it. And let's see the exposed API in Microservice B. So that is get chats. This API will eventually call another exposed API of Microservice A, that is get user details. So that is where we will apply the circuit breaker. The circuit breaker name I have given user service, and the fallback method is fallback chats. So if Microservice A application is down or the response is a bit slow, and based on our configured parameters of the circuit breaker, so the fallback will happen, and whenever fallback happens, the response will be given, like say from example from cache. So now let me see the application.yml, the configurations of the circuit breaker. So I have used the sliding window type count based instead of the time based. So it will consider a number of requests and decide whether the circuit should be open or not. And these are the rest of the configurations. One of the configuration is just register health indicator, just to see whether what is the status of the circuit breaker at present. So as an example, like now my circuit state is closed. So let's see how the state transition happens. So I have given the minimum number of calls is 5 and failure rate threshold is 50. So out of 5 requests, if 50% of the request fails, so the status of the circuit will be changed to open. The current status of the circuit is closed. So now I'm doing a couple of requests, so I'm getting the content. Now I will turn off the application A and let me make some request. So it's now the response is coming from the fallback, and let's see the circuit status is still closed, so because I have to do 5 requests total. Let me see if the state transition happened or not. Okay, now it is open. So I have configured 30 seconds. So after 30 seconds, the circuit status will again transit to half open, and there it will accept 3 calls to decide whether the circuit should move into closed state or open state. So let me try rerun the application. So now the application A is again ran, and now the status was half open. So let me try request, couple of requests. Now I'm getting the data again back. Now let me see the circuit status. Okay, now the circuit status has made a transition to the closed state.